Hello everyone, I'm X87 and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy III Part 3. Last time we basically got our job classes. We finished up the tutorial area, broke the rock with the airship which exploded and is dead now. Off screen I did a good bit of, well, not level grinding but job class grinding. Ingus is now a Red Mage because White Mages are useless in the early game, and my initial was like, oh, I don't want to just have 3 Red Mages, but then I was like, they're the best class in the game. So, Lunith is going to stay a monk. The job status is that Lunith is at 16. All of these should be at 16, except for Ingus, who's only at 7, because I was training him as a White Mage, and then I was like, there's no point. We'll have time to level him up later. And I guess one thing I want to kind of talk about real quick is how job class upgrading works in this game. It is based on the actions you do in combat. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but it's based, and each time you do an action in combat, you get a certain amount of job points, which is like a hidden mechanic or a hidden stat. Certain classes get a certain amount for each action. Generally, every 5 to 8 actions in combat, you will get a job class level, and so you can actually grind, and it doesn't matter like about experience. You can grind at the very start of the game and get to level job class 99 just as quickly as you would in the end of the game. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to Canine. Thank you for your help, lads. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out. I don't remember what the voice I gave for Sid. I think I gave him like a southern, like older voice, but you know, stuff will kind of vary in between episodes because there's going to be about a week between each one. I know you'd probably want to get your hands on a new airship. Well, I'm the man for the job. But you'll have to meet King Argus first. See, I only made the airships whole. The king's the one who knows the secret of creating airship engines. Come see me again once you've spoken with King Argus. So we gotta go talk to King Argus. Us and the Red Mage Brigade. I would have liked to have made us all Red Mages just for like the matching effect, but 3 is already overkill. It's just the best class in the early game, just because they can use magic of both types, and they're good in physical combat. So there's a healing solution in the town somewhere. Unlike most RPGs, you know, this is an old school one, so the ambient dialogue with people is actually kind of important. We have a good bit of money. I didn't buy a second mithril sword. I actually meant to do that. And stuff for a Ingus, because initially I didn't buy any armor and things for him because he was going to be a White Mage, but since we'll probably have him be a Red Mage for a good bit, maybe until, I don't know exactly how long. I don't remember too much about this game. It's only a slight increase, and technically he's worse against undead, but I don't think we fight too many undead in the foreseeable future. Let's watch this girl dance. Why, hello there. I'm a dancer. Watch me prance. I don't know why, but these are just so random, and I love it. Free entertainment. Alright, see ya. Do you have any better magic available? You know Thunder... Oh, it's so expensive. I'm poor. Buying all that armor and stuff really put us in the... Arrow's a white magic spell, flying enemies are vulnerable to it. Thanks. I knew that. But it's actually good. Once we get Arrow, maybe then we can think about making Ingus back into a white mage. What is this? I don't know if I've ever been over here. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, hello, Mr. Moogle. Oh, come on. What do we got? What do we got? An elixir? Oh. That's what they were talking about. I thought it was going to be something like special, not just like, oh, it's an item that you'll have plenty of later on in the game. Anything over here? So, I think starting with this video is when maybe we'll start editing out random battles. At least not at the beginning of an area. Like, I want to show off each combat for a little bit, but I think anytime we start doing a dungeon from now on, starting with this video, we will, if it goes on for an extended period of time. Okay, we can buy mithril armor. We have bracers. We need a helm. So now we're back in the poorhouse. Wish there was an optimize. I mean, it really just, since this game most of your equipment is just straight upgrades, it'd actually be good to have an optimization. Like in a lot of games, I don't like optimization because I like to pick it myself. Where is King Argus, by the way? Are you Magnet? Yeah, we don't have anything. Just Topapa. Just Big Papa trying to send us email spam. Argus, are you Argus? This is a water. Are you Argus? I mean, I assume it's in this town, right? Oh, sup, Sid? Don't worry, if only a bottle, an elixir, eh? Okay, so it is something special. My cough, it's gone! I thought it was just like a regular, like a final, because, you know, that's an actual item. In Final Fantasy games, usually. Thank you all for helping me and Sid. Thank you again, that'd be 2 I owe you all. I've done grown so much. What? You've only been in this for a couple days. We couldn't have grown that much. I don't know why I said out loud. See that lamp on that wall? Push it. Push it real good. I'll open the way to the hangar where I used to park the old airship. There might be something there you can use. Also, I did figure out how to zoom in. It doesn't really do, like, it's, I don't know. You have to zoom in so much that it's hard. Oh my god. What kind of fancy, like, how does that work? You just, like, made the wall dematerialize. Oh my god. Look how much stuff is down here. This is where it's like I get all that mithril armor and I feel bad for having bought stuff. Okay, so far it's nothing really useful. It's just the great bow. We're not using a... I think the only class that uses a bow early on is the thief, right? And we don't have one of them. Is there anything over here? No? What is the point of this? Okay, let's... also, the zooming out is weird, because it's like you have to hold it down and... I don't know. Well, that really wasn't that useful. It's basically just a bunch of status items. Like gnomish bread. What is that for again? Displays a detailed map. Okay. Wait, was I on the right item there? Huh. Okay, that's weird. I do not get that whatsoever. Seriously, Argus, yo, King, you need to make yourself available for visitors who happen to be warriors of light and would like to save the world from the darkness, whatever that may mean. Okay, so I think what we're supposed to do is go up this mountain. I just kind of vaguely remember what we're supposed to do in this section. So I don't think Argus is actually in that village, which makes sense, considering it's just like this tiny little hamlet. Like, why would the king be there in the first place? Yeah, so, Broda the Sand, should this be is this a thing? You're supposed to do something here, from what I remember? No? Oh man, I thought this would happen later on in the game where I completely forgot what we're supposed to do. Huh. Because I know it's supposed to happen here, but I feel like I can't remember what we're supposed to do in between. Huh. Wait, was King Argus... I am an idiot, by the way. King Argus is the fucking king from the beginning of the game, isn't he? Oh no, isn't that King Sassoon? Sassoon? Was that his name? We'll be back when I figure it out. Okay, so I found a lead to investigate. It turns out King Argus is not the king from the beginning of the game. It was King Sassoon. I was right, but for some reason I was wrong. I forgot there's this chick. This dying chick. Or, I don't know if she's actually dying or whatever. Oh, Deshk, my beloved Deshk, when will you be back? Why would you go to the mountains in the east where a dragon is said to dwell, and what would you do drive you to go to such a place alone? Hey, do you think we should check out this dragon mountain? Yeah, let's just pretend we didn't just go, Ludith. Just pretend that. This Deshkan, bring him back here. This is where the game shows that it was made in the fucking 1990. Or, I think that's when it came out. But, Yeah, okay, so he's a vagrant, and she's sad about it or something. It's like, oh, if you don't talk to this random woman in this random building, then you're fucked. So, we are going to have a cut again, where until I get to the top of the peak and we have a little cutscene thing that was supposed to happen earlier, but it didn't because I'm an idiot. Okay, so here we are. This is what was supposed to happen earlier that I remembered. But if you don't talk to that woman beforehand, Bahamut doesn't show up to, you know, beat your ass. Oh, hello. Gara! Gara! Let me guess. Gara? Gara! So, we're dead. Bahamut has decided to eat us. I can't believe you let yourselves get caught by that drag. You know what? We can leave, you know? Like you're one to laugh. It got you too, didn't it? Well, yeah, you got me. The name's Jess. Nice to meet y'all. Hi. Ah, the dragon's back. Let's get out of here. Don't even think about fighting that thing. Listen to me and just run. Run away. Run away. 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 Or, you know, whatever the enemies in Bloodborne say. So, yo, how do we run in this game? I don't actually know, because I don't think we can actually fight this guy. Yeah, like we're not. Okay, there we go. That was escape. I'm sorry, Ark. You have to be dragon food. I'm glad we got out of that. Why don't you take this? It's a scroll from my magic spell Mini. Turns out I'm not attuned to magic enough to use it, but maybe you can. In return, let me tag along wherever you're headed. You see, I've lost my memory. The only thing I know is my name, nothing else. Yeah, this isn't that type of JRPG. Sure, I don't mind. Is that okay with you? Why are you asking me? Nah, never mind. Hey, Desh, do you know that Selena's been worried sick about you, waiting for you to come back? Yeah, but see, even though I lost my memory, I know there's something I gotta do out here. Well, I'm sure it'll sort itself out somehow. I got you guys to count on. Are you supposed to take pictures with your weird shoulder pad that looks like a camera lens? Deshka's giving you the spell Mini. Deshka's joined the party. Let's get out of here before that thing comes back. Jump! What? Why didn't we do that earlier? Why did we just jump off a mountain? What is wrong with us? Are we all healed up? Yes, we are. Okay. Good to see. Okay, so here's the gnomes, where we have to use Mini. The first one has to learn Mini. You guys can learn Mini, right? Yeah. So Mini is a mechanic in this game. Okay, I have one extra scroll of Mini. Oh, okay. So Mini is a dumb mechanic in this game, where you have to use it, and it allows you access to certain areas, but it has some weird gameplay things. So, where is it actually here? Only gnomes can hint. Oh, okay. He's just gonna keep giving us minis. That's cool, I guess. I mean, I ain't complaining. Is that supposed to happen? That seems weird that he just keeps giving them to you. So, like, down here, there's a village or something, and we're gonna fight big old Ursaring just because. Well, I continue explaining. So there's like a village to the south down here, and if you use Mini, I can't remember if you can't enter it unless you use Mini, or if you have to use Mini once you get to it. I don't think it's actually that, the healing copes thing we were just at. But one of the gimmicks of Mini is that your physical attack turns to like 0 then. So like I think it's around here. Oh, and I did not mean to do that. I accidentally hit X instead of Y. So what's it like to not remember anything? Not so bad, except for that nagging feeling there's something I gotta do, but I can't remember what. Well, okay, that was great. Thanks for that. Mini-me. So now we're itty bitty, and then there should be a gnome village somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Gnome village. Village of the gnomes. Sir? May I get to the village of the gnomes? Just to show up, so if we were to attack, it doesn't do anything, so you have to use magic. Basically, at least I believe that's how it works. Oh, fucking Thundara, man. Desh don't play around. Well, there were bears there. That's good, we didn't have to waste any of our magic spells. Okay, so where is it? I'll be back when we find it. Ah, found it. It's Tozus. It's an obscure fucking tile, because this game was made in 1990. Well, the original was, which is what, all these weird game mechanics come from. Welcome to Tozus, friends. We're teeny and you're weenie. You're the itsy to our bitsy. I hate gnomes. Miragura Basin, home of the Vikings, is at the far end of the tunnel that goes to the Miranos Range. You just made those words up. Those aren't real words. I can see through you. Anything new? Oh, Traveling merchant came to Ur the other day. He was riding a chocobo. They're fine steeds indeed. Thanks. Yeah, cool. I'm a gnome, and this is my home. Do you like my boat fare? Does that explain your blank stare? Are they talking rhyme? Did he talking rhyme? Home of the bake? That was just one sentence. Dr. Shell's fallen ill. We're doomed. Okay, that didn't rhyme at all. Oh. Okay. Thanks, game. I already have a bunch of those. Ugh. Need antidote. Try fooling me with a placebo, and I'll thump you. I mean, what happens if we try and fool him with a placebo? Do we have anything that I'd like to give up? Let's try eye drops. Is he gonna thump us? No? Potion? No? I thought there might be a little scene there. Phew, you saved me. That'll teach me to randomly sample berries in the woods. My most treasured secrets. That seems to be a trend. Find a random healing item, give it to sick NPC, profit. Get down those stairs at the very end of that last passage. It'll take you to Morocco Bases. I promise it's not an elaborate entrance to my sex dungeon where I will lock the doors and slowly, stuff. Couldn't think of anything. Well, let's explore the rest of the gnome village for a tiny bit, just to see what else there is. If there's anybody else worth talking to. There's a rock. It's a nice gnomish rock of traditional gnome make. There's an item shop. Hello. See the world with gnomish bread. Not a bad slogan, eh? Plus it's got a subtle yeasty aftertaste. Same as the spell site. $200? $200 for some bread? I can buy 4 potions that will literally cure all wounds for 500 gil. I don't smell funny. Go fuck yourself. I don't appreciate your sentiment. Can I buy a thunder from you? Oh my god, he's got everything. Ooh, he's got arrow. Ooh, arrow. It's level 2 magic, though. We could get rid of... We could teach that to... Well, I was on equipment. Arrow. It's not the greatest, but... Only Dr. Shucko knows how to find the tunnel that leads to... Thanks. I already figured it out, because I'm actually a genius. Just pretend that I ran around for like 20 minutes this video already, not knowing where to go. Granted, the majority of that should not be on the scene in this video, but, Ooh, items. Phoenix Down and, Phoenix Down. Thanks, I guess. So here's the tunnel. In the tunnel, we're miniaturized, which means we don't do physical damage. Like, we'll show you off with, what'd you call it? Lunith. Just to kind of give an example of it. Well, we may not, because he should die from one fire, hopefully. Well, we'll show it off in the next fight. We'll show what happens if you try, because I'm pretty sure if you try and attack people, it doesn't do anything. Or it does significantly less. That's why Red Mages are OP in the early game, because there's a couple other mini sections, I believe. This may not even be the long one. But I didn't mean to zoom in. Now I can't zoom out. There it goes. Oh my god, it's a big ass skull. I guess it's actually a normal ass skull and we're just tiny, but well, it's not an ass skull, you know, it's a skull that happens to be big. Okay, well there's another section that's longer. I guess we can actually unminiaturize ourselves. I keep doing that. Yeah. Also be good, really trust me on this. Yeah, well, I don't care. You know? Miniaturize me, Rafia. It's like beam me up, Scotty, except it doesn't rhyme or sound good at all, or is an iconic phrase. Hello, Vikings. Yar, Vikings we are, the kings of the high seas. Or used to be. The Earthquake woke a great sea dragon from its sleep and was to do happy to see us, it managed to sink all our ships. Well, except the Enterprise. What? I promise that wasn't on fucking purpose, that I did make a Star Trek reference right for them to have a ship named the Enterprise. That validates my shitty Star Trek joke. Let me sleep, I'm dreaming of the sailing. I thought I was dreaming of the sea, but, you know. It's not the boss's fault, there's nothing he can do to get rid of that sea dragon. What can I do but swig this down? What's a Viking without a ship, eh? You'll find the Neptune. I thought that said Neopet Temple, in all honesty. At the end of the Cape. Pop knows everything about that place if you're interested. Yo, give me a strong ale, Doctor. Maiden's Kiss. I feel like we need that later on. I have no money, I keep forgetting. I'm so used to not being poor in Final Fantasy games. 40 gil? Eat me out of house and home. Oh, he just sells magic, Mr. Black Mage. I don't talk to people. Can I steal this sword? How about the alcohol? Can I just sleep here? No? Okay, fine. Hello? Why do I keep talking to you? I know there's nothing new. I don't really quite get that. Look at the little miniature cannon! Oh, it's, you know... That's the boss down there. What is it with men? You lose a few ships and you act like you just got the pink slip from Valhalla. The Enterprise is a fine ship, but no one wants to board it as long as the sea dragon's lurking in the nearby waters. So we're actually getting near one of the bugs I mentioned earlier. That, you know, we have to fight that dragon, from what I remember. I mean, actually, maybe it's somewhere later. There's another boss. Never mind, it's not the dragon itself, but... well, I'll talk about it in a little bit when we get to the dungeon. Yes, I run things around here. There hasn't been much to run since that sea dragon appeared and destroyed most of our ships, though. You're like our capable adventurers. If you manage to defeat the dragon, our best ship, the Enterprise, is yours. Really? Promise? Promise, Viking's honor, if you manage to make it back, that is. Viking's honor. The Nepto dragon. Maybe it is the dragon. I don't know. When I get to the boss, I'll know which one it is. But basically, there's a boss. It drops a key item that you need. Except it can also, like, not drop it and add it to your inventory. So there's something we have to do in this temple. We have to, like, get a gem from it. Then we could fight the dragon. Because I think if you try and fight the dragon beforehand, it just, like, kills you instantly. I may be incorrect there. 2 hits? What is wrong with you, Ingus? Come on, be more like Lunith. And both of you could be more like Rafia with her 6 hits. She don't play no shit. We did... well, we didn't heal up, but I think we're fine. Magic MP-wise, so... so this is Nepto Temple. Oh yeah, I need to save. Because like I said, there is a bug with this place that I've seen. where there's a key item that's supposed to be added to your inventory, and sometimes it just won't. So because of that, I'm gonna make a double save just in case. Like I said, I've only seen this game played on PC once, so I don't know exactly how. No, we have to get an eye, but it's not from here. Where do we get the eye then? Looks like we could probably squeeze in there if we used Mini. Ah, that is. This is the dungeon where you need Mini. Got it. I knew there was a dungeon. Now, why do I keep going to equipment? You already used Mini. Well, has Ark used his Mini? Yeah, we'll use his. Alright, Mini time, boys. Big old skulls. Well, like I said, normal size skulls. We're just tiny, but... Oh my god, it's squirrels. Hopping squirrels of doom. And they back attacked us. And they're casting magic. And they're casting magic that does a lot of damage. Ay, ay, ay. I think we'll just multi-cure, blizzard, and we'll try fire, see what that does. So there, you do 1 damage when you're in a mini state as a physical attacker. Which, if I wasn't a stubborn asshole, I would change Luna to like Red Mage or something, but you know. I don't even have the armor for it, so... You know, I might temporarily make him a Black Mage real quick, but I don't have the spells to equip to him. Because I didn't buy any, I don't think. Let me see, if I have any Black Magic spells free, then I might give him something. So let's see. I don't actually, well, nah, it doesn't matter. We'll just switch real quick. There's a job adjustment phase, but it's whatevs. I do still have his old staff. Wait, can he actually use a great bow? Oh, he can. Huh. I don't know how arrows work. Like, are they actually, like, expended? Well, for now, you're a Black Mage. Welcome to the club. We have Blind. Where's Ingus? You can ditch fire, and we can give it to him. Okay, so probably from now on, we won't do any more battles on screen. Dude, look at that pointy-ass hat. Okay, we're supposed to fall down one of these holes. I assume the first hole is probably the one with the trap, considering it's the first one you see. And just from like a game design, from a metagame level, that's the ones people will see, and that's the one most people will go down. So that's why you make it a trap, and then you get the Serpent Sword, you go this way, like a god. I'm gonna give it to Rafia. Dude, that's so much better. And it deals lightning damage. Oh, okay, no, that was the dead end there. Apparently we're just not gonna get any random battles, which, hey, I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, that's the boss down there. This is the rat. Let's heal up. I think we have potions, right? I'll use these. Since they're cheap and I have a bunch. We probably really didn't need to make Luna the Black Mage, but you know. That's cool. There's one bad thing about that is because the way your levels work in this game is different classes have different stat growths. And so considering we just leveled up as a Black Mage, that probably increased like Luna's intellect, which is going to be a useless stat for him because he's basically going to be Monk for the rest of the game. So, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, potions. Like you can already see that like Luna has more HP than, well actually no he doesn't, what am I saying? Later on, like as the game progresses, he should start to have more HP than everyone else because he'll spend most of his time as a monk, which has a high HP gain. Squeak who you be? You know take shiny! So, the one time I saw this is that sometimes that jewel won't get added to your inventory. Why can he not cast fire? Okay, well making him a Black Mage is pointless. I guess because he's at job level 0 on a black mage, so he can't actually cast spells, or maybe it's something to do with the job adjustment period, which is like a kind of a dumb mechanic, but I don't think it'll matter. We got to see his pointy hat, which is nice. Oh my god. Wait, did he just attack and fire me? Lame. Yeah, it looks like he's weak to fire. So you're... I don't know, I guess you just guard. Well... Do you have any items? You can potion someone, I guess. You can potion Ingus, you fire. You also fire, and since you don't have fire, you can... If you're gonna get potioned, we'll cure Arc. I don't think it'll take more than a few fires to kill this guy. I don't think he's too tanky. And there's no reason not to use the potions. I mean, we're poor, but we're not that poor. I mean, potions are like 40 gil or something really ridiculously cheap like that. He's a little bit tankier than I thought. Oh my... Okay, at least he's not double attacking people. Yeah, you can just guard. I think this should end it. One last round of magic, but just in case, we'll multi-heal people. Please die? I thought he had like 700 HP or something, but apparently it's much higher. Okay, there he goes. That's about 700. Maybe closer to 1,000. I don't really know why I have like a particular number of HP in mind. I'm just, you know, kind of guesstimating off the many different RPGs I've played. We got the Nepto-Eye. Now this should have been added to our inventory. Hopefully it was. Let's check. Well, it'd be under key items, right? Nepto-Eye. We got that. Cool. Since you can't use magic anyway, may as well make you back into a monk. An optimized thing would actually be kind of useful for the class switching, considering to unequip your stuff. Just put you back in the front row. We could put everyone else in the back row, but like the dude suggested, but I don't know. That would take 7 seconds of my time. At least this dungeon's short. I remember it being longer, but I don't know if we're done with Mini after this, but I think this is like the main extended section of Mini. I wonder what's down there. I'll check. I feel like maybe it's like a piece, like a unique piece of armor. Ow, I just punched my desk by accident. Okay, so we're back. Shell helm. Shell armor. I assume he can't use that now. He can only use light armor. So it's just objectively better. Wow, it's like much better. I guess I'll give it to Arc, since Rafia already has the super sword. I can't show too much favoritism. Which, you know, it's usually not what I do. In most games, it's like the main character gets the best armored weapons, you know? But since, I guess one good thing about, I mean, there's not really a main character in this game, but yeah, so, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, something about there's not a main character. Which there isn't in this game. It's one of those where, I do not mean to do that. I don't, fuck off, Deshk. So what's it like not to, yeah, we already did this. I can't skip through it. I don't know why I keep hitting X to open the menu. I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game, it's always, you know, the triangle, basically, or whatever the equivalent to triangle is. What I want to do, oh yeah, I wanted to magic me out of Mini. Then we should put the thingy in. There we go. And that should summon Mr. Sea Snake Dragon. You have done well, Warriors of Light. I am the Nepto Dragon, Guardian of the Seas. Thank you for returning my missing eye. The eye is none more than a simple gem. It is my is more than a simple gem. It is my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation, the dragon, cannot be controlled. However, the water itself has lost its light. Someone created. Basically, there's some, you know, shenanigans going on. And we have to recover the light, whatever that means. Obtain the Fang of Water. The Neptune dragon falls into a deep slumber. I thought you actually still had to fight it. I thought it was just something you had to do to like make it weakened or something, but maybe it's like you can fight it, it's just you can't beat it, or maybe it's one of those things where you're not supposed to be able to beat it? I don't know. But give me your ship, nerd. Welcome back. The Vikings will never forget what you have done for us this day. As promised, the Enterprise is yours. Take it and sail forth, young heroes. May the wind guide you. You're now the proud owner of the Enterprise. I still can't get over that I made that stupid Star Trek joke, and then it's like the ship is actually called the Enterprise. Let's go to the inn. Let's pay our big dick $40 to go heal. That was great. Ah, I slept like a log. Let's get out of here. On our newfound ship of... What time are we at? We are at... This recording's at 32 minutes. We'll probably... I think this is a fairly good stopping point. We'll get on our ship, though. Let's make sure there's not a attack. Huh. I could have sworn I remember something about fighting the dragon, but maybe it's optional or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But yeah, so I'm XGZ87. This has been Let's Play Final Fantasy 3. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys. Okay, so as a little bonus, I'm actually going to investigate what happens if you try and fight. The sea? Okay, this is the sea dragon. So let's see, is this an actual fight, or is this just like it's gonna one-shot me? Like, I'm interested. I don't have thunder. Shit, I probably should have learned that. But I wanted to know if this is a legitimate fight or not. Oh, fuck him up, Dash, with your Thundara. I assume... Oh, that's not a good start. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we did have to do that. Well, good to know. I'm glad I figured this out. I don't know if we'll actually show this or not. It's kind of funny, so maybe we will throw it in at the end.